Hello, I'm so sorry that it's been like, I don't even know how many months since I've uploaded on this channel. I didn't mean to neglect this channel. I just really apologize if you have been waiting for a video. If you only follow me on this channel, I also have Books with Chloe, which is where I post most of my YouTube content. I have my Twitch, which I stream on. Like, I just have lots of things that I do because I have lots of things that I'm passionate about and lots of things that I love to do and share. And obviously journaling is one of those things. When I first got into journaling, I was journaling so much. I would do at least a little bit of journaling like every day, and I just got so obsessed and I was like, hey, I want to have this kind of journal, I want to have this journal. And so I had a lot of journals, and honestly people would be like, how do you keep up with it? It's just because I dedicated a lot of time to it because I loved it so much. And you know, like with a lot of hobbies, you're not going to be in that same level of obsessed all the time. Over the past like maybe year or so, I haven't fully been as into journaling, and I still love it. I just don't do it as often, and I prefer it that way at the moment. So I prefer to, you know, when I'm feeling like journaling, I'll like do a spread, and that could be like once a month, that could be once every few months, but obviously that leads to less content, and I'm sorry for that. And I've actually been struggling with what I want to do going forward because, for example, like with the monthly plan with me, it actually took me a while for me to realize, okay, I want to stop this, because I knew a lot of you liked it and I did really like it for a while. But then I started to feel the pressure of it because I was like, oh my gosh, it has to be completely different to anything, like any other thing I've done before. Like, I don't know why I put that pressure on myself. And it kind of became a little bit stressful, which I never want with my hobbies and things that I love. So I ended up starting to dread the monthly plan with me, like for my reading journal. And that's not the vibe. Also, it does take so long. Like, a monthly plan with me usually takes at least like 3 hours to film. And then obviously the editing process. And because I have picked up some new hobbies and I've been putting more effort into different projects, I haven't really had time, slash I haven't made that a priority to make time for that content. Also, I have decided, where's my reading journal? I'm currently saying goodbye to my physical reading journal, at least for now. This seems so dramatic. But yeah, so this is my physical 2022 reading journal, and when was the last time I filled it out? March. Yeah. So March was the last time I did any updates in my reading journal, and I was meaning to catch up, but then as the months went by, it started to become more of a scary thing because I'm like, it's gonna take hours and hours, like honestly the whole day to like catch up. I was kind of like, you know what, why am I trying to force myself to do something I don't want to do? So I've actually switched to digital journaling on my iPad, and I never thought I'd be a digital journaling girly, but I am, and I love it. So I've been using GoodNotes, and I'm actually going to link the reading journal that I bought. So I just bought the reading journal template off Etsy, so I'll leave that in my description. I've also been using GoodNotes for tracking like my TV shows and movies that I watch, which I'm slowly filling out. But yeah, I'll leave that template below too. And I've also been doing all my planning digitally. So once again, I'll leave my 2022 planner linked below because I love it. Like, GoodNotes has changed my life. It is just amazing because one of the downsides of physical journaling for me is like sitting at my desk for hours really hurts my back. So I love the fact that I can like be in my bed and like digital journal, and like, you know, I have all my supplies, like I can just put in a sticker, like it's so nice. Obviously it's nice to save paper and stuff like that as well, and also save money on supplies. I've actually donated a lot of my journaling supplies. I still have a lot, but I obviously have accumulated a lot of journaling stuff over the years. But yeah, so anyway, let's get into some of the reasons why I stopped journaling as much. Actually, more so why I haven't been uploading journaling videos as much. So obviously I love journaling, but with journaling videos, there started to be little things that I didn't like about them that started to build up, and then I became quite stressed about creating journaling videos. So for example, this is going to sound so dramatic, but the stress of not knowing where all my supplies are from. So when I'm doing a spread and then, you know, I'm obviously like showing you guys everything I'm using, I want to obviously, like, I don't want to gatekeep. I want to let you know where the supplies are from if you want to get the same ones. But because I've gathered so many different supplies over the years, it's hard for me to remember everything that I'm using, like where I got everything. And I think that was honestly something that stressed me out because I would just be like, okay, I'm just not even going to share it because I'm going to feel guilty if I can't let everyone know where everything's from. And then also the voiceover, I've had a very love-hate relationship with my voice for a long time. And you know, it's definitely becoming more of a love, like I'm trying to accept it. But filming a voiceover, it's not always my favorite thing. And obviously with journaling videos, voiceovers are usually the vibe. Editing can just be really annoying when I just hear my voice and I'm like, And so I started to upload some videos without voiceovers, but then some people were like, oh, I miss the voiceovers. So I don't know, I just felt like there was a lot of pressure because I obviously can't please everyone, which I just need to accept. But I don't know, specifically with journaling, like I don't really feel this as much on my Books with Chloe channel for some reason. Like I feel like I've overcome that, but for some reason on my journaling channel I haven't fully, so I don't know why that is. Basically, the new plan going forward on this channel is to not put that pressure on myself, film when I want to, so I don't know when that will be. I'm hoping at least like 1 video a month, but I don't want to promise anything. That's just my hope. And also just not being afraid to switch up the content, so maybe I'll do like a journaling vlog, like just a day of me journaling, or you know, over a few days of me journaling, and you know, just kind of having a more casual vibe and just being like, okay, yep, hey, on my desk and journaling and just taking you through the spread. Because also another thing is I sometimes like to start a spread and then, you know, I'm like, okay, no, I'm gonna stop now, and then I'll come back to it like a different day. And when I'm like setting up the camera like on my tripod above my desk, like I feel like I can't really come back. Like I can, like I could technically, but I feel that pressure because I set up the camera and everything and like the lighting, so I'm like, okay, this has to be filmed like all in this clip. I don't know, I feel like I just need to have more freedom with my journaling because it is one of my creative outlets and I don't like to put like constraints on it, you know. But yeah, so I may still do like, you know, a traditional journal with me with like the voiceover and stuff when I'm feeling like it, but I just don't want to make any promises, and you know, hopefully relieving that pressure will make me more motivated to post. And if there's anything specific you'd like to see, obviously let me know. Yeah, at the moment I'm thinking more like chill journaling vibes. So now I'm going to take you through a flip through of my digital reading journal, and I've been loving this because I realized that I wasn't having as much fun with my reading journal, like my physical reading journal, because you know, I think I just prefer to, well at this point at least, just kind of put in the book covers, put in my ratings and visually see all the book covers and like see, okay, yep, this is my read for the year, and track my reading that way rather than having like a theme each month and everything like I've been doing for the past few years. So it's very simple, but I really love it. And it's really fun to update. Also, I don't really like to journal as often because when I journal, like I get all my supplies out and it's like a huge mess and it takes ages to clean up and stuff. So, you know, I don't really feel like doing that every day. And I do enjoy it for that moment, but yeah, I'm just not journaling as much, you know. But I appreciate anyone who still follows me here, and I hope that we can create some fun content for the future. But yeah, now let's get into my digital reading journal. Okay, so here's my reading journal, and by the way, I have the iPad mini in pink, and this is just a case to buy case that says The Ether, which is a reference to Alone with You in the Ether, one of my favorite books. But yeah, this is my reading journal. I love it a lot and it's so easy to use. Basically, it has all these different things. So it has yearly tracker, it has book of the month, so you can put your monthly favorites, which obviously I haven't done, but I'll do next year when I start from the beginning. It has monthly readings, so you can have like your reads broken down each month. There's the bookshelf, which is what I mainly use. There's the series tracker. There is a reading log, so you can write down all the books that way. To be read, did not finish, whoops. There's like some reading challenges that you can do. There's a favorite quote section, and there's also some notes, which I obviously have that one little thing, so I'll explain that later. But yeah, I mainly just use the library. This is where I have all the books that I've read so far this year, and I love it. So basically, you just put in the book cover, I put in the star rating, and I can save so much time because instead of like coloring in each star one by one, I just did it once, and then now I can simply, you know, if it's a 2-star read, just copy and paste. So if I want to bump this up to a 4-star, how simple is that? I love it. It's definitely much more time efficient and better for my current lifestyle, which is very busy. So yeah, I also have a fun key up here, so physical, audiobook, ebook. And basically at the bottom of each book that I read, obviously here it says title and author. I didn't really feel the need to write down the title and the author again since it's on the book cover. So I decided to use this space to write down whether I read it physically, listen to the audiobook, or read it via ebook. And it's also really cool because you can click on the book cover and then it takes you to the individual review page for that book, which obviously I haven't done, but that's very nice to have this space. So you can put in like the start date, end date, book summary, your book review, all of that. You could even do like a fun little scrap book vibe. Like I could even do like a mood board for the book here with like different images that I think fit the vibe of the book. Like that could be very fun to do in the future. And then I also have this little sticker. So I created this cute little simple bunny heart sticker, that says Patreon book club. So I use this if I read the book for my Patreon book club, and I can simply go here, copy and paste, go back to the library. And for example, if I read this for my Patreon book club, I can just paste the sticker there. So fun, and I definitely want to create more stickers, like, you know, if it's a reread or if it's a buddy read with someone, I think that could be very fun, and it's just an easy way to see which books I read for my Patreon book club. So obviously Gone Girl Ariadne, Starfish, All's Well, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Beautiful World, Where Are You, The Stationery Shop, The Book Thief. Like, how fun. And also I just wanted to show you this because this was a webtoon that I read about death by Sini, and you know, this is obviously written in Korean, so I just wrote down the English title here. But yeah, I'm going to show you how simple it is to put in the book covers and everything. So just go to Google Chrome. This is the cover that I got for The Book Thief. So yeah, obviously just type in The Book Thief, get the cover up, copy image, go to GoodNotes and paste it in, make it the same size as the other book covers and simply put it there. If I want to add in the star rating, depending on how much I gave it, so if I gave it 3 stars, I can just go like this. Whoops, don't do that. So copy that and paste it here. So simple. Anyway, so I love this a lot and I'm really enjoying doing the digital reading journal vibe. So thank you so much for your patience here. I hope this helps answer any questions, and if you have any more, please let me know. But yeah, thank you for your support. Appreciate you all a lot, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. And hope you're all having a good day and night.